Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Harvest Moon 64. I am Mega Freak 400 and it's fall. And it's the day of the Cow Festival, meaning we have to look at cows. And what's more exciting than staring at a big cow? Nothing. Nothing is more exciting than cows. Except maybe sheep. But, anyway, yeah. Cows. But, what else can I talk about in the meeting? Oh, we got eggplants starting to grow. Eggplants actually grow somewhat fast. Ooh! Here's something exciting. We got the golden watering can. And if you hold it 3 times, yeah, it waters all your plants in one go. That's pretty awesome. And it's definitely going to make watering go much more fast. Now you could say, well, holding it 3 times is still pretty slow, but I mean, overall, you're just staying in one place and then you water them all. That's it. Pretty quick and pretty useful. So yeah, that's our second golden item. The hammer is somewhat useful, but honestly, again, not really. I mean, there's only one use for it, which is to break rocks. And I believe, didn't someone say you can also use it to untill soil? But really, I don't really use it that much to do that. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with having tilled soil, I guess. So for me, I don't really use it for that use. Yeah, golden watering can is probably the best item in the game. Again, axe is also nice to have, golden axe, because then golden axe. That game is actually pretty fun. It's one of my favorite, not really favorite, but I remember someone's house had like the Sega 6-pack, and one of the games was golden axe, and I played it first on there. And like, you know, I didn't have a lot of Genesis games. Like back in the day, I think I've said before, I rented a lot of games, so I didn't own a lot. Most of the Genesis games I had were Sonic, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, or Sonic 1, the same thing. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. I think I had Sonic 3, Knuckles, the Knuckles attachment too. But that's really all I have for the Sega Genesis was Sonic. I know Golden Axe was the only other Genesis game I played. And then for SNES, I mentioned I had Donkey Country, Super Mario World, Link to the Past. Didn't have anything really like all that unique, really. I do remember renting games though not all that clearly. I'm pretty sure I probably rented more than I remember. Like I remember vaguely renting Kirby's Dream Land 3, but like only in a brief glimpse. Basically, I only remember seeing Deity's castle in the ice world. That's the only thing I remember from that game. That's about it. And then back in the day, I remember playing Yoshi's Island all the time, but I don't have any memories. I obviously know about Yoshi's Island, but I don't have any memories about it, like in terms of me playing it in the past. I do have that of Donkey Country 3 and stuff, but anyway, you be the judge. Oh crap, that gourmet is here. However, yes, there's milk. I'm not really sure if there's any point to drinking all that milk, but hello, Jinx's husband. Nice smell, sweet. Okay, go away. I think the cow's behavior should also be part of the judging. I think the cows are liking the game. I'm checking the coat. You can tell if they're brushed with love. How? How can I tell? They all kind of look the same. I'm checking the milk. Let's see how the casein. Isn't casein like something that forms on the top of milk? I'm not sure. I just choose the cutest looking cow. They all look the same though. I mean, they all look kind of cute. They have like little beady eyes, like of a cow. But they all look the same. I'm very picky about milk. I thought I was gonna say I'm very picky about my type of cow. All these cows are good. They're all calm and quiet, like humans. They're planning something. Hello, we're judging the cows now. Yes, thank you. I am quite aware of that. So yeah, cows. You can enter your own cow, and as I said, if you win this festival, you'll actually, your cow, if it can produce large milk, will be able to produce golden milk, which sells for more. Golden milk is kind of odd. It's like not really any different from regular milk. Well, I mean, no, I'm saying it is different than regular milk, I guess. But my question is, like, how exactly does it work? Like, when someone buys golden milk, is it just golden grade milk, or is it actually milk made of gold? Your cow is so special that that'd be weird. Liquid gold, but if you win this festival with your cow and it has large milk, you'll be able to produce gold milk, which is good. And you can do it for multiple cows, so you can get all your cows producing gold milk. However, at the moment, I don't have any cows that can be entered. Now, it would have been nice if I had really rushed it, which I could have done. I could have got a cow that was producing milk and tried to enter it. I think the only way to get to win though is just to be really treated with love and be nice, and having a cow that produces large milk helps as well, though, as opposed to medium milk. Oh, okay, the winner. The winner is the cow from the Green... Fix! That's the one who's hosting the cow festival. Goes to the cow from Tree Bud Village. They do not exist in this game. They are an outside farm that we don't even ever see. And the Flower Blossom Farm. So yeah, the only people who actually raise cows in this game that we know of are the Green Ranch. And us, for that matter, but that's kind of dumb. Anyway, back to work. And let's shove some donuts down our mouth. Okay, hello, here's tomorrow's forecast. It will clear up and become a lovely autumn day. And the Harvest Festival is coming soon. Who will be the king? So yeah, the point of the Harvest Festival is to decide the king. You know how at the beginning of the game we had the, there was the Harvest King did everything? Yeah, that festival is going to decide the king for next year. And yep, he's going south for the winter. What are you, a duck? But, or I guess a goose. Duck too, for that matter. But, yeah, Potpourri's father goes south. He doesn't like the winter. Which, I guess he's a flower guy, so I guess I can't blame him. I want to know how this would work in real life, in terms of, like, a super watering can. Like, how would you actually get this to work? You wouldn't be able to... It wouldn't be effective to, like, hold your water can back and be able to just spread it all over all the plants. I mean, granted, yeah, I know I'm pointing out illogicalness in this game, and it's not gonna always make sense. But I'm just, like, I'm curious as if, like, it'd be interesting if, like, life was like a video game. If you were able to do some of the things you can do in games, to make things easier to an extent. Though it is something I actually saw a brief clip of something, mentioning how we escape to games because, you know, virtual reality, or well, I guess it wouldn't be actual virtual reality in terms of, like, people think virtual reality being able to actually be in the world, but going to, like, a virtual world, and part of games is escapism, because life can suck at sometimes. It's just a fact of life that life sucks. But when you really think about it, a lot of times in the games we play, life sucks for them too. I mean, almost all Zelda games is trying to save the world. I mean, Ocarina of Time again actually succeeds in causing havoc. Sometimes people die, and we like playing the games. I like playing games where there's, like, a sad ending. So I don't know if, you know, maybe it's a little bit of, well, I'm playing this game and I'm seeing people having worse lives than me. That makes me feel better. You know, maybe it is. That's, you know, not necessarily, you know, I'm thinking that right now. Maybe in, like, a deep self-conscious thing. It's like, deep down, like, yes, die, all of you. No, but, there's that aspect. There's also the aspect of just, it's a different world. It's a fantasy world, and the fact that you're able to experience something new, I think, is, you know, part of the reason why people like to play games and like to experience, like, game worlds. But yeah, game worlds do tend to be in quite a bit of peril. But for some reason, that never really affects us, you know, in terms of, like, it's still better than our world for some reason. I think it's a lot of psychological things. See, listen, I think psychology and sociology are both really interesting fields, because studying how people think and how people act with each other is just, I don't know, it's interesting, because there's definitely patterns that people tend to follow, and finding out why. Because I guess my thing is, you can say, well, people tend to do this. Okay, that's great. People tend to do that. Why do people tend to do that? I mean, that's what I'm curious about. Anyone can observe something and say, people tend to do that. But, ooh, what's that? That's because we've been friends, I think we get to be friends, but now that he's friends, he actually has, no, not that, we don't want to touch that, but he has an ocarina. Meet yourself, liar, you stole from the Temple of Time. But either way, I don't care. We have the ocarina. I think you can use it in, like, the Harvest Festival, having the ocarina. It's kind of cool, but other than that, it just stays in that item spot right there. Yeah, ocarina instrument with a beautiful tone. But yeah, it's, what was I saying? Forget what I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit, but I was talking about, yeah. I hate it when that happens, when you, like, lose you're, like, you were saying something and then you're like, oh wait, I have to talk about this, or I'm being interrupted somewhat, and then, you lose what you were thinking about. or something interrupts you and derails your train of thought. Um, but I was talking about, escapism. Oh no, psychology and how people, it's interesting, because I guess my thing is anyone can observe someone doing something and be like, oh, that's what people do. People tend to walk in a straight line when ducks are jumping. I don't know, something like dumb like that or something. That doesn't even make any sense. But that's the point. But like, anyone can observe something. The question is, can you find out why? And I guess my thing is, I like to figure out why. You know, some people don't, and that's not their goal. And I guess fair enough. You know, if you don't, I mean, I guess you don't need an. I guess, you know, knowing everything isn't necessarily something that's necessary. If I find it fun to know, you know, knowing things is interesting. Not knowing things, but finding out why. I mean, I think back to like the inventors of back in the day. You know, people think, oh, it wasn't that hard to make a light bulb. Think about this though. In a world when there was no, you know, nothing of that kind had ever been thought before. I mean, I guess my thing is, people say, oh, you're a crackpot for thinking such crazy ideas sometimes for some people. But you know, think about like back in the day, like Einstein, but like Edison. His whole idea about the light bulb, or vaccines, which some people still don't believe in vaccines, but vaccines, the fact that, oh, injecting a germ into your bloodstream actually help cure the virus. That whole concept, if someone, you know, back in the day, you lived in a society where that was not the norm, you'd be like, dude, that's crazy. I think you need to go stop drinking. You need to lay down and actually, I'm gonna go dig up that music box again so I can give back to Anne, so I can be able to make her heart go up. But yeah, you think about inventors back in the day; their ideas were quite ludicrous considering the world of today. So, actually, my thing is, if you see someone on the street being insane, maybe they're not as insane as you think. Maybe they're just thinking outside the box. Then again, they could just be crazy. Like, you know, there are crazy people, but there are people who I mean, I guess my thing is, it's not like, in order to discover something new, you sometimes have to think about outside the box, go beyond your normal way of thinking, and think about stuff that you wouldn't think would be possible, but actually is possible, and that's how you discover something new. And that's the thing about an inventor, I guess, or a mentor or a scientist or someone who's trying to discover something new. It's really more creative than you would think it would be. You would think science in that sense would be you know, very, you know, science-y, but honestly, you know, if you think about it, it's actually more of a creativity thing, because you have to think, if you're specifically trying to discover something new, you have to be creative in order to discover it. Similar to, like, if you're trying to write a new song, you have to be creative in order to come up with something new. You know, that's why some people and that's probably why things aren't as creative nowadays, because we think we know so much at this point, and people just aren't willing to put the effort into thinking outside of the box. They're more focused on making money. And it's just kind of sad. I mean, not everyone. It seems more so than in the past, at least. You can't always live in the past, though. You have to look forward to the future. But never forget about the past, because the history does repeat itself. It's been proven time and time again. Eggs, go into the box. I don't even know what I was singing there. That wasn't even the song. I love to collect eggs. Gets me lots of money. This song is quite singable too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. It's the second video of fall, and I'm already saying that song like several times. Gotta have like a scene counter, or like, how long until I annoy you? But I do apologize if I am annoying you. I'm not trying to. Hello, cow. Good cow. Though I'm upset that you're still not producing milk for me. And you're not. Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I can shear the sheep at this point, but I don't think it's grown enough. Maybe I could try it though. But I'll wait before I go ahead doing that. Anyway, Yeah, I'm actually out of fodder, and I don't have any, grass isn't grown again yet, so I better go and go buy some more fodder. Come on, horse, you're gonna get some workout, because the horse race is coming, I want you to win. Yeah, actually someone told me, I think in the comments, about the horse glitch, which is basically talk to them, make your bet, and then leave, but don't talk to them again, and then your bet will still be made even though you didn't actually make the bet. There is, like, yeah, this, like I said, this game has a lot of kind of weird glitches of sorts. It's still fun, but the glitches are kind of, you know, kind of... I mean, there's some glitches that can be kind of game-breaking, and it's like, oh my god, why did they have this glitch in here? There's some glitches that's like, they become kind of part of the game because they exist. And then there's glitches that are just funny because they're so dumb. And graphical glitches tend to be those kind of glitches. But like the ones that tend to be like ones that are part of the game, like Missing Note kind of became part of the game for Pokemon to an extent. And I mentioned how Pokemon was the most glitched game of all time, and someone said, no, it's not. I can't remember what game they said it was. It probably isn't, but Pokemon is, you can't deny it's pretty glitched. Though then again, this game is also pretty glitched too. And yeah, let's get some fodder for my cows and sheep. You know what'd be cool is to... I guess what else would be cool is if you like could actually see the products you're making. Like I mentioned how I wonder where my vegetables are going, but like see someone using your wool for sweaters, or someone who's using your milk, who's actually drinking it on a daily basis. That'd be interesting to see the actual result of your toil and labor. Sadly, they don't do this, but yeah, what you're gonna do? It's a simple simulation game, and for that, it succeeds pretty well in being that. And I don't want to buy any more eggplants. I could. Maybe I'll do it later, but for now, I think I'm good with eggplants. I mean, more eggplants wouldn't be bad, but... And let's go and scavenge in the woods a little bit more before I run out of time for this video. Ooh, look, a dragonfly. Do. Chopping up the wood, chopping up the wood. Having such a wonderful time. Living in the funlight, living in the sunlight, and no time. And yeah, this Sacred Grove has also been fallenized. Or not really, automized, I guess would be... no, automized would be like... It's mechanical now. But anyway. Yeah, so I'm almost running out of time, so let's head back to my house. Hello, Foxy. Foxy Cleopatra. So next time we will continue on in this fall wonderland. And hello, Horsey. Let's ride you around a little bit. But yeah, next time we'll continue on in fall world, or autumn world, and hopefully our eggplants will grow so we'll be able to sell those and make some money, because right now we're kind of low in our money department. We were in the money, and after buying the ocarina and the rug, we're kind of low now. But not to worry, there's nothing really super important. We do have a cow and a sheep, so yeah, I've been making for 100, and I'm reminding you to love thy eggplant.